Bolden and Golden jumping it up. There's Larson coming off his rookie season with Miami. A nice takes. California Classic game did not play in the second in transition. It's Cairo.
Just as he did there with Lewis Jr.
Jackson can't get it.
Easy buckets for the Warriors.
Lewis from 17.
You know, playing defense, but not boxing out.
Yeah.
That's the third offensive rebound for Miami. Right. That is right.
A lot of contact at the elbow.
Right here, Yakachonis going down the middle, but again, a great play. And he hits it with a big man slam.
Big bad Vlad with the dunk.
I like.
He can shoot it. Just hasn't been dropping here as it's knocked out.
Some space for himself off the bounce. Forming your routine, your rhythm, you're trying to get reps, trying to do the right things. It's not about hitting every shot, but making sure that you're
setting up Marquise Bolden. Can't bank it home. Pella Larson from deep.
With this, his capacity.
He'll fit right in Miami is Taron Armstrong. That'll take us to a timeout. 5:31 to go first. Vegas roster is Miami Heat just didn't.
It was right there at the rim as it went back out. Immediate magnets back to their.
And hey, no defensive rebound necessary when you force a 24-second shot clock.
Quick. And again, look at those arms. Very long. Being able to get past.
And fouled from behind as the cameraman goes.
Relentless on the ball, pursuing the basketball. These are the types of things you want. Absolutely. And if you look at his build, I mean, you could see you out on the basketball court. You will fill some passing lanes. You'll be able to get in front of.
Minutes in the California Classic for Umar Ballo out of Indiana and Arizona.
Sad for the Heat.
Leopold Delaunay from Le Mans in France hits
NBA and the WNBA.
They really have. Look no further than the Golden State Valkyries. And Hawkins bouncing it back. Clean look for Taron Armstrong. Yakachonis taking some contact. He'll get to the strike.
Credit to Coleman Hawkins for not only getting that pass to Armstrong, the extra little detail that you want to see in a big man. That's a great.
He's a hooper, man.
Elite level. I mean, that's that basketball IQ. You want to be able to have
on the board. Hawkins. Gardner gets out of it. Yakachonis gets downhill and draws another.
The denial, but Yakachonis with a
shove to the old left hip of Kasparis Yakachonis of the Chicago Bulls. And there's one other that's
great defense. Definitely physical for sure, but
first round pick who was at that basketball without borders.
In the ball up top.
Good defense by Alex Tui inside at the Sydney Kings in Australia. He's a native of fouling the screen and fighting through it. I think they're going to get Pella Larson. He only has 8 more to go until he gets disqualified. 19 points. A little push shot from 17. A block for Bolden.
I like Bolden not quick.
So Marquise said, I got you, Zena.
I got you, Zena.
Oh, the second one didn't go down.
Could have been a trick shot.
Yeah, let me tell you, the fan most likely would not be able to do that.
So tight. He keeps that thing low and secure to his body. That was pretty.
And the head fake, can't finish. Drive and kick. Gardner, a 3 no good.
That's what he's supposed to do. Runs the floor down the middle of the paint. Rewards his
number 59 and 41 picks.
Such a big frame, and he can step outside to guard.
Gardner injured his 2. He gets fouled on the putback for the number 41 pick.
For the Warriors right now. Not able to finish, but getting contact.
Sydney Kings owned by Andrew Bogut. They're good. Push shot, no good for Larson.
For him, I know that's not his bucket, but he did the work.
On De Origen Noble, that's what it stands for.
South Florida. Didn't know. Wouldn't have known. And then here goes
this game. It's a little strong, and that'll do it for the first quarter.
I love it. I'm sure that Steph Curry, Dame Lillard has this space to be able to test these type of things out, like the G League, as he's trying to score for the team. I like it.
I love it.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, 2 free throws here. Narrow on jump balls.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's so fun. The big girl, I mean, on the women's basketball side, but they were the ones that got tangled up. It's fun, Kevin.
I was watching the Wings and Mercury last night. Lee Rue was going up against Coleman Hawkins. On kick, Richard missing. And then the refs have to break it up every 15 seconds. And
college system in that way, for sure.
I got 3 in the key call
that the Warriors are putting out. It is penetrate the paint, kick out, spray the ball. Richard and Alex Tui being able to do that.
That's for sure.
And Tui once again, I mean, he could possibly be at that 3 position for sure.
Now someone. Larson, the lob to big. Bam! It's Larson.
The big bad Vlad.
Big bad Vlad,
We're going to keep that. Big bad Vlad finishes, mate, and he'll immediately put the ball on the ground and get into the paint. At a hedge, knowing that his big man was behind him, the most you can do is
second quarter for Miami. Tearing arm.
It's difficult for Hawkins as he rolled.
Settle. Break the turnout.
Guys leaving it all out on the floor.
Good back and forth early for sure. Pella Larson banking it in.
Use that core strength to put the ball up and off the glass. But here you go. You saw that
average about 4.5 points per game, but had a 3-game stretch where he was
especially alongside a Tyler Hero. They've got a similar game in that they with their
Schneid here. Can't do it. Gardner, good catch.
Again, with the playmaking ability, sees his big man.
We'll take the timeout. The Heat expanding their lead to 12.
Are back and forth on this, but the initial contact of his jersey in and one.
Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
interesting.
Yeah.
The midpoint of this second quarter, you see the guys bouncing around a little bit. Golden State struggling right now to just hit shots, making the right reads at shots.
Yeah, what would you be telling your team if you were head coach Lane Wilson?
What you want to see, again, for your main club. The armbar extension was enough to say, you know what? Quaries just a little small.
Nice dump off inside to Bolden.
Shit.
Rowe there on the help to knock it away from
switchability, that flexibility to guard big bodies down to
make himself a full contract player in the NBA.
Maybe a out to the corner, being able to be a solid outside shoot, but right now the defense is there for Jackson Rowe.
Guarded LeBron for a good chunk of the second half of a game against the Lakers. Just kind of slid out of the hands of Gabe Madsen, but Delaunay showing off the speed with the ball. I should have asked you. You are a native French speaker. How do you say
American phrases? And they just add a little bit of flair to it.
Okay. Delaunay.
Getting to the rim.
Nice back.
Oh, yeah.
Javonte Cook. It's been a really good G League play Cook guy here. Key shot Johnson. Good cut, good reverse.
Defensive principles being shown right now by the Warriors. What a good outside shot.
Kyra Lewis, former Pelicans lottery pick, takes it.
Got a big man like that in the way.
Madsen can't make it 2 in a row. He goes to Yakachonis.
He's still looking. Ball hits hard off the glass. Golden said, "Get off me."
Played at Florida Atlantic, helped lead them to the Final Four.
Defense, Bell Larson slipping through that screen. You're still getting better. You know, you're not supposed to play all of Summer League. Layup, proving he's on the right path still.
Jackson Rowe now with 9 points. Place, a run out for Madsen, back for Jackson Rowe, and
Johnson.
Lead at 12 for Miami. A free throw for that second game. Like some NBA function is like, no, I want to get.
Loving that defense inside, trapping the box.
13 overall. They look inside to Tui, who is fouled.
Ball, but Hawkins has to throw it up.
Will Richard with a defender. Drape.
See just how bouncy his feet are on defense.
Side since, I'd say, the Chris Jenkins buzzer beater. Villanova 2022 was a pretty good game, but yeah, that Florida-Houston game, that was a bad. Appeared in 16 games for the Heat last year. Golden State.
Dane Danger. Dane Danger. I just particularly like the way you say it, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's like 25 years ago now.
I know. Still relevant.
Read perfectly by Hawkins. Larson, strong.
Oh.
Big collision.
Yeah, that was obvious. I didn't think he had it in his bag. I like it.
Coleman Hawkins down the...
More size. You saw the success that Quentin Post had coming in.
Called on the heat there. And Warriors going to call.
He's there to set the floor. Who can add some size and defend?
Ania reporting as this is taken away by Myron Gardner to end that. Warriors are impacting Bay Area kids with the Golden State Basketball Academy.
Coaches are going to be looking for in this second half.
Jackson Rowe. Nice wrap around to Marquise.
8 in the second.
He was 0 for 3 in the first half. That's got to feel good for him. Keyshawn Johnson. Or in the words of Shaq, feet work.
Feet work. I got you, Zena. Don't you worry.
The skip to Rowe.
Like the vision there, the floor vision.
Keyshawn Johnson drills the off limits to fans today, to the general public, but there are family and friends in the building. Yeah, the cheering section here last year as well. Golden.
The drive. Got to be able to hit those. You're open, put him up.
Junior all over it. Run out for the Heat. Behind the back. The
wing run behind the back pass, and Keyshawn elevates. Ball keeps his eyes up behind the back. Yes, my big man's running. I'm a reward, right? They're trying to memorize that. I love that play that requires a few breaths, okay?
And the false step catches Will Richard.
Completely smothering the Warriors' transition opportunity. Keyshawn.
19. Kyra Lewis Jr. couldn't traverse the baseline. Hawkins going to pass this one off. Richard, great separate. Golden not slipping the screen there. And Will Richard will take it.
Isolating, so as Yakachunas is coming off this screen right here, imagine his Johnson.
Yakachunas 1 year in Illinois, third team all to a curling crier. Good ball movement.
Wow.
Madsen, Duvernay, Atois. Hawkins, Madsen for 3. Got
Defense.
it. G League last year. That was a nice touch on that lob. Perfect.
Pushing it out for him.
Madsen hard to the hole. Somehow thought about it. Tough shot.
With that give and go, but then butt screen. That's what I used to call it.
We're down 12 at the break. It's a lob for Keyshawn Gardner. Oh, great bind. Delaney, the handle. I think got fouled.
So who's getting their nose dirty, right?
Absolutely.
That's the kind of player you want.
By 10, at least in part, and Madsen got
that you're causing just from the way that they played that screen. Yeah, shudders. Anywho,
let's talk about more plus.
In the perimeter, and overall, I'm just really impressed with
college.
Now that was a smart pick, but we'll see if he's got to.
I think I saw a little look over there.
Yeah, there's a look back. Or he even caught the ball.
Danger. Nicely. 8 here in the third. We'll get a foul on the screen trying to fight through it.
Solid rotation of strong big men. Take up space and do a really great job of screening on offense.
Larson. A lob.
Oh.
Luckily, doesn't look like there's any blood involved.
So here's Ballo coming up, and immediate
and it is a foul on Jackson Rowe. Like, it's correctly called. Just So Ballo, native of Mali.
Also the Basketball Africa League talent as a result.
Come on, Malawatch. Number 10 overall pick. Kicking out. Richard Short.
In the half court, awesome. But eventually you're going to move around and you're going to be...
Can't put the cherry on top of what was otherwise a very good quarter for him.
Over there. Yeah, there's a look back.
Look back at it.
There's a Danger with the nice seal and push off. Got Marquise.
Danger out. Ballo in.